Alright, hi. Haven't made a video in a while. I don't know what to make videos of. Everybody loved the Dune Buggy video though. I gotta make a couple more of those. But, last couple days I've had a couple things dropped off to me. A couple of broken lawnmowers. Look at all the dirt that's in here. Let's see if I can do this one-handed without dropping my camera. Drum looks okay, not damaged. Yeehaw! So this one here, well, we tried to get this one running. We had no success. It won't fire. But if you dump, it won't pull up fuel. But if you come take some flammable juice, dump it down here, should be able to get it to kick off a bit. Which means it's not feeding. Oh. Yeah, see, it just runs and dies. So that takes care of a couple issues, right? Like the spark plug is good, the ignition system's good. It's just a carb problem. Now this green one here, I did do a gasket in the carb for it once before, and it may have the same problem because it wasn't pulling fuel then either. I don't know what kind of video this is going to turn out to be. And this one here is pretty much doing the same thing. You don't have to force feed juice this one though. I think this was just a dirty carb and maybe possibly a stuck needle. So this one here, it'll run and die. I think it does that until it sucks the bowl dry on the carburetor and shuts off. But before I do that, I got a colossal mess to deal with here. So I'm going to clean that and I'll come back and we'll tear the carb off. We'll tear the carb off of this red one and give her a clean and see what it's like. See what it looks like inside. Alright. Power of video. My bench is clean. Alright, let's pull this carb off of here. Craftsman 21 inch. Another one of these Sears machines that probably never find parts for it ever again. Looking pretty funky. Hey. Woo! Okay. Alright, let's have a look at this thing. She looks looking a little funk. So there's carburetor. And it should have 1, 2. Here's the fuel line. Hopefully this thing doesn't have a lot of gas in it. But you can see if you look close, you can actually see the varnishy in this carb. So my guess is a stuck needle or a sunk float. You see that funky color there? Varnishy. Yeah, she'll do. It's your throttle. Oh, that's all in one. Well, that's pretty wild. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's your governor. Your throttle. Okay. Zooming in. What size is that? A 10 millimeter. That's not even gonna fit in there. Well, crap. I thought 10 smart. It's not a 9. It is a 10. I can't get in there. 10. Son of a bitch. That'll work. Oh, that wasn't even tight. Okay. All right. Continuous fuel pressure. Okay. There's the spring. These guys, that's the governor. Why did I take that cover off? Yep. Just for the record, I haven't got a clue about how to take these apart. Well, not this one anyways. I've never taken one of these apart. But as a unlicensed, I don't know, what do you call it, backyard mechanic, you kind of learn over the years. Oh, nice rusty fasteners. Ah, there we go. Now I can get in there. Now I can see what I'm doing. Can you see what I'm doing? No, you can't see what I'm doing. Terrible. So we gotta pull. So this is the throttle, which is actually pretty cool the way this is set up. This is like a vane. And then you have your governor, which is right here, your governor spring. Should be able to just pop that off of there. And then that arm. Yeah, so that is gonna have to come off. Come on now. Be nice to Daddy. Nope. So that should. No, we have to take that off. That vane will not come out. Gotta pinch off that brake line. Got my fancy hose pinch pliers. God, there was like $80 for these hose pinch pliers, eh? Oh, I'm so stupid. It's just a pair of vice grips. Ooh, sorry, I kicked you. Okay, what else? What's going on here? Gotta get the fuel line off of there. Come on, baby. Oh, okay. And we should be able to just tilt this thing. Tilt it, pop it up. Now, I would recommend if you're ever going to take this apart and there's, you know, like multiple different holes in that, mark it, but that's pretty obvious. There's only one hole where it goes. Ooh, look at that. Look at that nastiness in there. See that varnishy crap? Gas doesn't smell too old. Okay, let's bust. Take over to the counter and bust into this thing. Alright, let's bust into this thing. What size do you think that is? 12 maybe? I'm 12. 13 maybe? Hey, first try. These carbs are pretty simple. Very, very simple. Simple needle and seat. And this plug that I'm taking out of the bottom is also the main jet. Yeah, it's got some crap in it. Oh, you probably wouldn't be able to tell, but you look right down the center of that hole. Focus. There's some crap in there. So that's part of the issue. Oh yeah, it's all full of crystallized crap. Yeah, that's not the worst one I've ever seen. Bowl doesn't have too much scudgy stuff in it. And float. And then the needle. Ooh, that's got a rubber seat. Alright then. Shake the float. Make sure it's not sunk. Uh-oh. That may be a sunk float. Huh. Oh, I don't know. Maybe just my gloves making noise. I want to be careful with gaskets because there's no carb kit for this. I don't have a carb kit. I don't want to kill this O-ring. Although it probably wouldn't hurt to get a new one. This one's looking pretty nasty. Yow, that baby's flattened right out. Okay, let's see here. I don't think I got to go in my solvent tank. I wonder if that emulsion tube will come out. So your emulsion tube is what pulls up the fuel from the bowl, from the main jet. And sometimes you can pop them out. I don't want to hurt it trying to get it out. And probably in this one I'm going to say probably not. You can sort of see it down there. It stands up right in the middle. My really bad lighting though, you're not going to be able to see crap. Let's get a flashlight. My first day. Yeah, you can see that emulsion tube is that little brass tube that pops up in the middle. That's where all your fuel comes out of. And a lot of times they have little holes in them. And if you look right down on where the needle is, the needle's right where my thumb is there. See that red, that orange? There's a needle gasket in there you got to be very careful of. If you're blowing this off with air and you blow the air this way, it's going to blow that right out of there. So, I guess now we get to clean it. So I also want to check the gas, make sure there's no water in it. It's looking a little brown, and it's murky. I'm actually going to say, yeah, there's probably a little bit of water in that. If you look at the gas, minus the stuff that's floating in it, it looks murky. You can't quite see the bottom. So I'm going to say there's probably water in that, but I'm going to put this over here and just let it sit. Let it settle out. And I'm going to take my carb clean stuff. Shit. My carb clean stuff, my clean flow carb clean stuff, and I'm just going to go over it, blow it off. Go through all the parts, all the holes. Make sure everything's free. Clean the outside so it looks like you did something. Especially if it's a customer's carb and you just clean the inside and don't actually clean the outside, they say you didn't do anything. So I'm going to spend some time clean all the stuff up, and I'll come back when it's all ready to go back together. I'm about halfway there. I got the carb cleaned. I mean, I like my carb cleaner, but I tell you, it just destroys my gloves. Look at this finger. Watch. Oh, not bad, not bad. Yeah, it's freaking hilarious. It destroys my gloves. And yes, I wear gloves. I'm sick and tired of washing my hands. You wash your hands for 20 years, you know what I'm talking about. Working on this crap. I'd almost say our primary culprit is this main jet, because it looks like the orifices are all plugged up. You remember, with these small engines, it doesn't take much to stop these things from running. Like the tiniest little thing will stop these things from running. The tiniest little orifice is plugged. There we go. I don't want to get it all over my camera, which is why you can't see. But that tiny little hole right there in the bottom, that's where all the fuel gets sucked up into this engine. Right there, that tiny little hole. So that tiny little hole is plugged. It can't pull up into the main jet. Oh, crap. And I dropped it on the floor. Oh good, the gasket came off. Let's hoping not to get that all cruddy. And if you look, there's actually two holes. One there, one there. Okay, enough of the gloves. Gloves are gone. The gloves are off. Actually, you can see through it. Yeah, you can see through that thing. Now we're clean. Now we're getting somewhere. And no, the float is not sunk like I thought. What the hell is that noise? Really funky noises happening out here these days. Give me the heebie-jeebies. And here's this old needle. Old school. New school has a rubber tip. Old school has a metal tip with a rubber insert. But pretty easy. Nothing. Not really a whole lot to these carbs, really. Just don't lose parts when you take it apart. You want to see if your needle and seat's working? Just do this. So it should flow. Flows. Doesn't flow. Flows. No flow. That tasted like solvent. Blah. Blah. Yuck. I should have cleaned that out of there before I stuck it on my mouth. Ah, disgusting. 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 Okay, it's looking pretty hammered. I wonder if I have an O-ring of that size. I don't think I do, but it should be good. Hopefully it seals. We'll find out in about 5 minutes. Just cleaning out the actual bowl. Blowing it out with air. I know you can't see me, but I don't want to get crap on my camera. Which I did already. Disgusting. My tongue is tingly. Okay. Gasket. And main jet. Remember, aluminum, brass, don't go super tight. All right, let's throw it back on there. Yeah. Okay. And back the way we took it off. Choke. Oh, that's weird. That's a vein choke. Cool. Go see if that bowl leaks. So far, so good. I'm going to put the fan back on first. And then these guys. Now it's not leaking, that's a good sign. Wow, what a dumb video this is gonna be. Dumb video. Dumb. What a dumb video. Very cool. So it always has choke when it's low RPM until it fires up. That's actually really cool. Okay, throw a couple more pieces back on there and we'll give her a shot. Up, down, up, down. That solvent tastes awful. Oh, disgusting. Oh, you're not even gonna be able to see any of this because I zoomed it in. Such a bad cameraman. I wonder why anybody even watches my crap. I suppose entertainment's entertainment, right? Bird seed, bird find this, heading up, down, do do do. Okay, check on that gas. See if it's separated or not. See if there's any water in that. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see a bit of water in that. I think that's all from inside the bowl though. Yeah, you see how it just got murky? Yeah. Oh well, we'll give her a shot. Oh look, you can see it separated in the container here. There's the water. There's the gas, right? Because the gas is lighter. Yuck. And one quick blast of the air filter. Light blast, not mega blast. Oh my god. Whew, I don't think this thing's ever been changed. And yes, I know it's bad to blow an air filter off, but I don't have another one of these. It'll be fine. Oh, disgusting. Yuck. Okay. And when you're testing these little carburetors, they hate not having the air filter on there for the drag for the carb. So if you're trying to tune it, put the air filter back on. Okay, wager your bets. Is it gonna run a little longer than 2 seconds? What do we think? First thing I want to check is... yeah, it's got gas in it. to check this part. Ooh, that needs an oil change. Okay. What do you think? Try it out. I think that's a win. Yeah, baby. See? Quick fix. That would be something that you could do yourself, right? If I can do it, well, I can't say that because that would be plagiarizing. Those of you who know who I'm talking about, it's alright. Those are his words. I'm not going to say them, but if somebody like me can fix that, you can fix it too. Something like that will probably cost you a couple $100 at a shop that, you know, that does this stuff all day long and need this kind of money. It stays running. Now we got to go test it out on the back grass. Go try it out. All right, there we are. Try it out here. I know it's already mowed, but try it again. I think it needs a blade sharpening because I don't really think it did anything. Oh geez. Okay, one more thing we should do is sharpen the blade. Jesus. If you're gonna flip these over, flip them over so the gas tank is not on the bottom because it'll drip gas. You also want to too. Yuck. You don't want to flip it over on the side with a carb because the carb will fill with oil from the engine. Make sure it's not leaking anything from anywhere. Alright. Let's have a look at our blade. Shall we? No. Actually not too bad. Still gonna sharpen it for you though. This one? No, not that one. Hey. This one. That one will. Yeah, that one will work. Oh, I wonder if you can even see what I'm doing here. Can you see what I'm doing? Ah, you can see what I'm doing. I'm just gonna pull the blade off, give her a quick sharpen for a minute. Oh yeah, this is Independent Mayhem Adventures machine. Go check his channel out. Independent Mayhem Adventures. We got a couple videos where we teamed up. I fixed his quad for him. Got it running. Oh, that's been on there for a long time. And now it hasn't. Alright. Well, it doesn't look too bad. Not too great either, but we'll give her a quick sharpen. Camera's gonna stay back here because I'm gonna pull the old grinder out. I don't want to get too close and wreck my camera. I'm not doing it right. Ah, shit. let's remove the funnels. Probably be a wise idea. And this one. Can you see anything other than my back? You get the idea though. Just like that, she is relatively sharp. Okay. Throw it back on there and we'll bolt it up and we'll take it up for another test. All right, let's try this again. Okay, there's a crappy video for Thursday afternoon. Yeah, there's a nice little, what is it called, a dust blocker. Alright. Okay, here's another one done. And there's the thumbnail. Oh yeah, guess who's back? Oh, I didn't videotape it, but blew an axle out. I had to fix the axle on that. But anyway, okay. Oh, it's hard work for a fat guy like me. Oh. Oh boy. Okay. So it's that simple. That took what? It took a little longer to film, but that was half an hour. Half an hour. It's half an hour. 20 minutes maybe. 20 minutes, half an hour. You'd pay an hour shop rate for that. Why? It's so simple to do that kind of stuff. So simple. I still think there's water in that gas though. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you see it gets all murky when you get it all together. Oh, you can see the water in it now. You see those little pools of water. Gross. Gross. Not my machine. Good to go. Man. Okay. Bye. Off.